Hello everyone, my name is Trevor, I go by TheMrTrails, welcome to the channel. So I accidentally skipped a week. I said I wanted to post a build video every week. I accidentally skipped last week, been busy with another video. Apologize for that, we're getting back on it. Maybe I'll post a second one during this week if I haven't been able to get certain content out in a timely manner, we'll say. But today, I figured we could take a look at the Charrogg sword builds because the Charrogg sword has actually recently become the best blaze sword in the game. Ever since the sword rework, really, the Hellion unique effect on sword has been quite a bit slow, so it was just a matter of time before a new Blaze UE or a previous Blaze UE was able to pass it up. Yeah, consider dropping a like for me, subscribing to the channel if you are new. Minor announcement here, we have moved this setup. We are in a larger room now, so we have a green screen. I got this green screen from my dad as a present, like my last birthday, which my next birthday is like kind of around the corner. I did use it once, but I wasn't really able to make use of it in my previous room because when I pulled it all the way up, it actually hit the light fixture in there. But let me know what you think. Let me know how it looks. If we got any professional green screeners in the building, I would like to hear your thoughts. But yeah, let's get into the build. And this is probably the most legendary pieces I've run recently. We're going to be running the Torgadoro sword with Cunning and Adrenaline inside. We're going to use Valiant Overdrive for the earlier levels of your Reforges and Avenging Overdrive for the later levels of the Reforges. Going to be rocking the Recursive Hilt mod, and of course we are running the Charrogg Bond. You can really run whatever Omnicell you want to here, but if you want tops, you'll go Discipline or Revenant. And really the Lantern is your choice as well. Catalyst is going to be what's inside here. You can run Shrike for a little bit extra attack speed. You can run Evermane for like peak damage. You run Skarn for shields. You can run Koshai for healing, up to you. And for the armor, we have the Shroud Helmet with Berserker inside. We have the Timeweave robes with Overpower inside. We have the Malkarian gloves with Predator inside, and we have the Timeweave legs with Berserker inside. And tonics are your standard Aether Drive, Blitz, Frenzy. You can swap the Aether Drive to Assault. I wouldn't say it's as worth on sword as, like Hammer or Strikers or Axe, but it's still an option. So our overall perk summary is 6 Berserker, 6 Catalyst, 6 Cunning, 6 Overpower, 6 Predator, 3 Adrenaline, and 3 Aether Hunter. What is unfortunate about Charrogg Bond is that you have Aether Hunter, which is pretty much a dead cell here. But, the saving grace of it is that it deals enough damage, now that it is 75 stamina to proc, it's not as bad. It's pretty good. And then Sword is in a weird situation at the moment. Adrenaline is kind of all right, with Recursive Hilt, it does limit how effective Adrenaline can be. But currently you can't run Pulse on Sword practically because your Overdrive specials actually eat your guaranteed crits, and they don't allow your regular hits to crit, so you're just wasting it on your Overdrive special. So really your other option here would be like Assassin's Frenzy, but you could run Tenacious per se, but 8% from Tenacious is, you're probably better off running Adrenaline in that case. And you know how we do it around here. We have the Catalyst build and the non-Catalyst build. So we have the Torgadoro sword with Adrenaline and Berserker inside, Valiant Overdrive for the early levels, Avenging Overdrive for the later levels, Recursive Hilt mod, Charrogg Bond. Again, Omnicell is your preference, Discipline or Revenant to get the most out of it, and your choice of Lantern with Energized inside. And we're going almost full Timeweave here, actually. We are going to go with a Timeweave helmet with Predator, the Timeweave robes with Berserker, the Timeweave gloves with Cunning, and the Savit boots with Cunning. And this will give us a perk summary of 6 Berserker, 6 Cunning, 6 Overpower, 6 Predator, 3 Adrenaline, 3 Aether Hunter, 3 Assassin's Frenzy, and 3 Energized. Usually you run Molten here in a non-Catalyst build, but Sword is the only instance where you ever even want to run Energized, and Energized 3 is more than enough. But this Energized 3 here is going to get you your meter faster, which will give you the attack speed from your specials. You got the Assassin's Frenzy in here for extra attack speed, and then if you want even more attack speed, you can drop the Adrenaline in the weapon to something else, or you can choose to even drop this Berserker to go to full Adrenaline. You have options here if you want to play around with it. All right, and then this build here is probably the easiest build I've ever even shown on the channel to make, right? You literally have to progress to Charrogg or Karabak to make this. We're going to be running the Charrogg sword with Tenacious and Tough inside. You'll probably only have Valiant Overdrive at this point and Mending Blade Core. Got the Iceborne Omnicell, with the Drask Lantern with Energized inside. And then for the armor, we have the Charrogg helmet with Adrenaline, the Embermane chest with Adrenaline, the Boreas gloves with Overpower, and the Nasher boots with Overpower. Our perk summary is 6 Adrenaline, 6 Overpower, 6 Tenacious, 6 Tough, 3 Aether Hunter, 3 Assassin's Frenzy, 3 Energized, and 3 Evasive Fury. This isn't the easiest build to make use of by any means, but, you know, in the early game, you're pretty much never having stamina. You know, you have 34% here from Tenacious, Tough, and Iceborne. The biggest issue here is definitely just getting the correct cells, right? You do as many island events as you can, and you'll eventually end up with these. So those are the builds, and I'll show you them in action. Once again, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I have been Trevor. I go by the Mr. Trails, and I will catch you guys next time.